Time is running out to catch one of the area's most spectacular sights this time of year. We always see around the warm-up in this time of spring a short window of time to be able to see our national symbol in very big numbers in this area. We head to the river in this morning's In Search Of report. Take a look. Take a drive along any river road these days, and you are bound to see some returning visitors.
Look at them all out there. Did you count them yet?
Over the past few years, the welcoming of spring also includes the welcoming of hundreds of bald eagles.
Now they're coming back up because the water is opening up again, and the eagles will stand on the ice and pick up those fish that have floated up to the surface, so it's a free lunch for them.
I'll tell you, they got some big fish out there.
Although a few of these birds make their nests in our region, most of them are just passing through, headed farther north for the spring and summer.
So right now there's a lot of migrants here, so we're seeing a lot of eagles. Once the migrants leave, it'll be our resident population, and they sit pretty tight most of the summer. They're here, but we don't see them that often. But right now it's loaded with eagles every place you look. How
many eagles? Well, it's hard to say for sure. The last count was done a few years ago.
And what we found the last time we did it is somewhere between 600 and 800 in the La Crosse area.
I've never seen this many before in this kind of location.
I've been seeing them for a couple of days now.
If you're along the river, it's almost always going to be bald eagles. The ones with the white heads, white tails are adult birds, and if it's mottled brown or black, then it's a juvenile bird.
There are a few hot spots in the La Crosse area to view the eagles, like the Pike between La Crosse and La Crescent. But with so many in the area right now, you can find them just about anywhere you look.
Right now, you can look at any of the roadsides along the river and you should be able to see eagles somewhere.
People come from miles around with binoculars and cameras in hand. And looking at the history of the bald eagle, it's no wonder why.
If you go back into the 70s, we almost lost the bald eagle, and now they've made a huge comeback, and it's just cool to see the birds.
Well, I'm in my 70s, and when I was young, never saw any.
I think they're beautiful creatures. One of the many of God's greatest creatures that he ever made.
Does something like this still impress you?
Oh, every day it impresses me.
So any advice for people who want to see them then?
Get out now.
In La Crosse, Jennifer Livingston, News Channel 8. And again, time is running out. If you're interested in viewing them, you do need to get out within the next couple of days. They've been around here for a few weeks, and it's a very short window because once the ice melts, the ones that are just flying through to eat will end up moving on north to where they're planning to head permanently for the summer months. So,
and of course, with our weather, we've lost that ice pretty quickly this year.
have. There is still a little bit in certain areas, but that you can see them. And like I said, the Pike is one of them. One other thing we want to note that you need to make sure if you're going to view them, you find appropriate parking, because a lot of areas where they are, you can't just pull over on the side of a highway to be a hazard. So if you do need to find appropriate parking. Also, if you have pictures of the eagles, we would love to see them. You can upload them at our You Post It gallery at WKBT.com. Just click on that link and follow the instructions to upload. And we're taking a break. We'll be right back.